Hello to all of my amazing Scorpios. Happy Monday. It is Motivational Monday. Hopefully you all created space to have a great day on today. I know that you did, right? Because that's the intention you set. Let's get right into your general reading. Let's see what these cards have to say. Again, this is a general reading, so please only take what resonates with you. Scorpios. Yes, only take what resonates with you. Yes, let's go. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and comment. You know there's a second channel also, Scorpios, the Knowledge Channel. That link is below in the description box. Let's get into it. Here we have the Fool card. We also have the Three of Pentacles. We also have the Four of Pentacles. Very nice. We have the Three of Swords. Make sure you all can see it. Three of Swords, right? Okay. All right. We also have the Page of Cups. Who is thinking about you, Scorpios? What are y'all doing to people? We have the Queen of Wands. Yes, Scorpios, let's talk about it. OMG. Let me find out that you all are saying that somebody was foolish for breaking your hearts, right? Yes, this is what I'm getting, that somebody's heart was broken, possibly by, this planet is Uranus or Uranus, right? And so, which is one of Aquarius's ruling planets. But it could have been Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Somebody had that in their chart. Well, it literally felt like they just took a sword and just, or maybe somebody feels that you did that, right? To them, you may have Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra in your chart, and it feels like somebody felt like you just completely just severed ties with them, and they're really, really just heart bleeding right now, and they're really thinking about you. They really, really, really want to come back into your space, right? Because they miss you. But listen, we're coming up on a full moon in Virgo. So right now is the best time, because we're currently at this very moment, at the time of filming, we are still very much first quarter moon in Gemini. So it's time for you to write out your vision, put together your vision board, time for you to speak things into existence, because full moon in Virgo is going to give you an opportunity to kind of isolate yourself, kind of go into hermit mode and be in receiving mode. It's like you're putting in your requests right now. And so you're going to be waiting to be in receiving mode of getting answers back for whatever it is that you're requesting. But somebody has really been thinking about you. Somebody that you wouldn't necessarily let back in your life because of how things ended. And it may not have ended it seemed like it just ended abruptly for somebody. Like it was just really, really heartbreaking. So whatever it is, it could have been a friendship, romantic relationship, family relationship, or whatever. But you're not letting that person back in, because the way that things happen, looking at this right here, was not the way you would have done them, if that makes sense to anybody. I do see somebody feeling happy, very magnetic, and very free, just because you're getting to the root of this heartbreak. See, from a distance, it looks like the heart is cracked into three places, but when you get up close, you see the mending of a broken heart. Somebody really did cry out to their ancestors and ask for help, and your ancestors are all up here. So if you happen to walk outside, you see a lot of trees out there. A lot of birds, ancestors. They're just letting you know, we're right here. Don't worry, you don't have anything to be afraid of. You don't have anything to be nervous about. Yes, that energy could be thinking about you every now and then, wanting to come back to you. There's something about you that they're missing. You all are a very ambitious sign, very intense when you love, very loyal, when you really, really love somebody. And so this is something that they're craving, something in you that they are craving. So again, for you, you could have handled it differently. So I'm moving on. Again, I do see you sailing away from some emotions. And here we have the Six of Swords. I see you sailing away from some emotions. And again, a little disappointed, but nevertheless, you're sailing away from the depth of the emotions. In other words, you're not caring as much as you did before, right? You may be disappointed that maybe they didn't reach out to you. Maybe you were sitting back waiting for them to call you or reach out or whatever, and it didn't happen. So you said, okay, that's it. I tried to reach out to them via telepathy. The message didn't get through. Trust me, the message got through, because they're sitting around thinking about you. So here's the thing. This is a double-edged. This works two ways. Either you could have reached out to them, or they could have reached out to you. But if you're saying, no, I'm waiting for them to contact me, or whatever, you're sitting back just because you're a magnetic sign to begin with, and you're waiting for them to catch the telepathic messages and reach out to you first. They got the message, right? Again, go ahead and protect your heart. Go ahead and protect your big heart, because again, your person is coming. Your person is coming along. Yep, and the reason I know that because your twin flame energy is right here, right? So either you contact them or they contact you. You know, you don't have to play a waiting game, but instead I'm seeing that somebody has made themselves their twin flame, right? Which is how we come in. So when we talk about twin flame, we're talking about your divine masculine to your divine feminine, the seen, unseen, known, unknown. That's what we're talking about. You sparking, you know, being your own spark, right? So you don't come across as desperate. This is, like I said, the planet Uranus. This is Gemini right here. So again, this is where you're fully tapped into yourself and blessing yourself with things. I see more money coming across your path, and there's big money coming across, you know, your hands. So again, money is perfectly aligned for you right now. It's in perfect synergy right now. And as far as a romantic relationship goes, I do see somebody meeting their twin flame. But you're going to have to speak something very specific into existence. I mean, like, for real. Like, I see you getting more money at work. You know, I see you traveling, somebody possibly traveling for work, or possibly making plans to travel overseas. And I know I have a lot of subscribers that live in different countries and on different continents. So whatever overseas is for you, yes, it applies to you too. But I do see you, because of the work that you're doing on yourself, loving up on yourself, part of you is going to feel like whoever emotional tie you're sailing away from is foolish because of what you have to offer to a relationship. But at the same time, remember, you're also looking forward to new beginning with someone else, right? Looking forward to a new beginning. Now, if you're currently in a romantic relationship and it's a very healthy one, please, please, please do not go home and start drama with the person, or call them and create stuff and say, well, I just saw this reading. No, don't do that. Please don't, right? We don't, no, not at all. But if, like I said, if you're in a unhealthy relationship with yourself about something that happened in the past that broke your heart, then you want to focus on mending your broken heart, including with your own family. Like if it's something that happened with a family member or family members that was heartbreaking for you, emotionally you want to sail away from it and get your rest. That's where you're going to find this right here. With this right here, the 10 of Cups, right? A happy, harmonious internal you, because this is what you're really protecting, your peace. This could be the divine masculine or the divine feminine in you, as well as the little boy, little girl in you, right? Because again, I do see somebody meeting their twin flame. I do see you having a very happy, harmonious relationship, that kind of thing. But you want to get your rest. You want to first speak things into existence. You know exactly what you want at this point, right? Scorpios, of course you know what you want. You know exactly what you want. So now it's time to speak it into existence. You don't have to send people telepathic messages and hope that they get the message. Whoever you sent the message to, they got it. They heard you loud and clear. They heard it through a song. They heard it through poetry. They heard it through a movie. They heard it, right? Here we have, I will imagine 5 things I could do that no one would ever expect. And then I will do at least one of them. Oh, this is very nice. And then we have, you were made for creativity. Now, isn't that the truth? You're a very, very creative sign. I see a lot of artists. You could be an artist, singer, painter, dancer, a web designer, whatever it is, you're using your creativity. So yes, I see a lot of wonderful things in your cards for you, Scorpios. But again, it's time for some sound healing so you can step into your own light. 4 + 7 is 11. You can go look up the number 11 on my knowledge channel to see what that means. Let's pull one more card for you. There's one of these Moonology Oracle cards and see what these cards have to say. So like I said, there's still time for you to go ahead and speak it to existence, put together your vision board and all of that. But this is what I'm seeing for you all. I see you, sailing away from that broken heart and the emotion, the emotions tied to whatever broke your heart. Nothing is yet set in stone. So you could either call them or they could either call you. But hey, stop having telepathic messages. Pick up the phone, call somebody. Pick up the phone and call them. Pick up the phone and call them, because you'll never know. You never know. That person could be your twin flame. But again, if you're sitting down, oh, they should have got my message and they didn't call me, and I'm not going to, if you're being stubborn, then hey, you'll never know. But again, this is what I have for you, Scorpios. Kudos to each and every one of you. Again, I see you sailing away. You know what? Let me spend a little bit more time on this for a second, because some more messages are coming through for you, Scorpios. It looks like, let me pick up these two cards right here. So somebody has already been putting out in the universe asking for answers. Like, I just knew that was my person. Now, I'm not talking to people who are in a happy, healthy relationship. I just knew that was my person. Like, what is it that I didn't see? Like, why does this thing like hurt so bad? Y'all know Whitney Houston's song, "Why Does This Hurt So Bad?" Kind of like that. But this kind of crack in your heart happened long before you met this person. Like, this kind of crack happened like childhood, like you lost a parent, whether it was to death, like physical death, or the ending of a relationship, like they may have gone away to prison, but that's still a death rebirth, or that they abandon you. That's also a death, because it's the end of something, so that a beginning of something can start. Whether that beginning was a good feeling or not, but it was heartbreaking for somebody. So every time you're in a relationship with somebody and you feel rejected by that person, it hits right here. It cracks your heart back into threes, right? So in your rest period, while you're getting some rest, some downloads may be coming through, that person is still thinking about you, right? This is, again, not the time to be stubborn. This is the time to really, really get to the root of why you feel like this rejection, or like you've taken this rejection personally. The full moon in Virgo is really about asking the question, am I good enough? That's what somebody's been asking. Is it me? Is something wrong with me? No, you are good enough. Worrying about this situation right here is only going to cause more worry. If you're being overly critical of yourself and like, I did that thing again, like, what is it? How come the person didn't tell me X, Y, and Z? Stop second guessing yourselves. I'm telling you, this is where you want to tap into your divine masculine energy and say, okay, if I keep thinking about this person, they must be thinking about me. Maybe if I just pick up the phone and just call and just see how they're doing. Instead of staying in this space right here of just being disappointed emotionally, just like, okay, I have all these deep feelings, I'm just disappointed. It's like like stopping something before you even hit a gold mine. Like, where is the disconnect? Because what I'm picking up on is like somebody was in a relationship with somebody, they felt like this was my person, and something ended abruptly and you don't understand why it happened. It could have been that the timing was off for somebody. So you have options here, Scorpio. Either you can sail away from it and never know, and both of y'all can have telepathic conversations, or and again, it's being replaced by money, or you can pick up the phone and you reach out to them. That's your divine masculine energy. This is divine masculine energy. It's encouraging you to use your divine masculine energy. Say, hey, open your mouth and talk. That's what Gemini energy is about. Open your mouth and communicate. Come up off of some of that rigidity. Like, you're so rigid when it comes. I'm stubborn. I don't make the phone call first. That's not me. This is a fresh new start, new beginning, seeing things from a God level of clarity. And just because nothing is yet set in stone. Yep. So this is what I have for you. Some sound healing is really going to help you. If there's fear or there's doubt, pick up You know, ask for the strength. Come out of your mouth and say, give me the strength to have a different mindset. All right, that's what I have for you. I'll see you again in a couple of days, Scorpios. Bye.